Let's talk about Fly Me to the Moon, starring Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum, directed by Greg Berlanti from Sony Pictures and Apple Original Films. As always, this review will be spoiler-free, but if you prefer to see the film before you hear any commentary, please drop a like, then come on back and watch this review after you've seen the movie. I'm going to keep this one short and simple, and I know y'all are shaking your heads that, yeah, right, if you've been watching my reviews, but I'm really going to try. There's a lot to like about this one, and it starts with the script. It is smart, it is snappy, it is funny from minute one. The cast does a wonderful job of bringing it to life, especially Scarlett Johansson. She's great with this type of material, and she doesn't do it very often. This is also, a lot of credit goes to director Greg Berlanti, who some of you may know from, he was the director of Love, Simon years ago, which was also a very smart, very bright, and memorable romantic teen drama. This movie is not a rom-com. I know it's being marketed as a rom-com, but it is not. It is a romantic drama with a lot of comedic moments. I mentioned Scarlett Johansson is excellent in this film. Channing Tatum holds his own. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is not news. He was not the first pick for this role. This was supposed to be Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans together. But because there was a directing change and a schedule change, Evans had to drop out, and Tatum was given the role and earned the role instead. He does just fine with what he's given. He's asked to play tall, charismatic, stolid, the stalwart leader of the space program, the launch director at Cape Canaveral. He does that just fine. Okay, he's a limited performer, but within his range, he does just fine. If you're expecting him to do worm rolls on the stage in Magic Mike, you're going to be disappointed. Just saying. Also watch for some really fun supporting work here from Woody Harrelson, who plays the kind of government spook that we see in movies all the time at the heart of the government conspiracy. Harrelson, at this point in his career, he's just enjoying being impish, just enjoying being mischievous, a little twinkle in his eye and that grin. He's a lot of fun when he shows up here. He can be menacing, like I said, but he's always fun. Finally, I think there's a lot of love and nostalgia here for the space program in the 60s, NASA's early heady days, in the aftermath of the Apollo 1 tragedy, in the middle of the space race, and also a lot of nostalgia for the Space Coast of Florida at that time, which went from sleepy, sort of swampy, gators everywhere, to the focus of the whole world's attention at this pivotal moment in the space race. And that's it, really. This is a charming little movie. Okay, it's got plenty of laughs. It's not a screwball comedy. This is done with love and reverence, like I said, for the space program in the 60s. Also for old-time Hollywood romances. I think you'll feel like they don't make movies like this often anymore. And so it's going to skew to an older audience, I'm sure, but it's worth your time, okay? Again, Fly Me to the Moon, rated PG-13 from Sony Pictures and Apple Original Films, starring Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum, also Woody Harrelson and Ray Romano, in theaters on July 12th. You can find more Film Buff Unplugged reviews and videos on Substack. Just head to fbunplugged.substack.com and subscribe for free. That way you won't miss a single post. We also have a channel on YouTube. Head to youtube.com/@FilmBuffUnplugged, all one word. Please give us a like on Facebook, and if you're on TikTok, you can find my review videos and more by searching for @FelixAlbuerne Jr., all one word. Thanks for watching.